Hey, this is Matt Reisinger of the Reisinger Homes. Welcome to my video blog on green building and building science. I'm here on a remodeled home out in Lago Vista, Texas, and we're out in this screen porch area right now. And what we're looking at here is an uncovered deck portion. You can see we've got a brand new galvalume metal roof up on the roof section, and most of this area is fully covered. However, this section of the deck here is not covered. We're open to the elements from above. And we've got a lot of living space down below us here. There's a built-in barbecue and a fireplace and a really nice pool patio space down below us. And we wanted to do a really nice soffit down below. In fact, we've got some 1x6 pine soffits going in. And we needed to figure out a way to waterproof that without breaking the bank, really being the most conscious of our client's budget. And the system that after doing some research that I found is called Rain Escape. And they've got a pretty good website, but now that I see their system, I'm actually even more impressed with it now that we've been installing it. Basically, the system has these rolled rubber troughs that go in your joist spaces. So you've got 16-inch on-center joists, and then those drain into this system right here. And we're going to go downstairs in a minute, and I'll show you how this works. But at each one of these joist spacings, that roll has a little bit of pitch that's going to come to this collector, and this collector we're able to put a gutter system in, and then you'll see down below how we downspouted that gutter to the ground. And then of course they even have a real nice peel and stick butyl tape that we tape each one of those seams on, so that this butyl tape, when we screw through it, will actually grab onto that fastener and self-seal itself. It's a really good system. Let's go down below on the deck and I'll show you what we've done down there. Okay, so we're on the underside of the deck now, and what you're seeing there is the downspouts all come into a gutter. We just used an inexpensive PVC gutter because of course it didn't need to look pretty in there. It's getting hidden. So each one of those rain escape troughs comes into that gutter, and in this case we planned well enough ahead that we put some PVC piping inside of these columns and ran it before we ran the flatwork here on this pool patio deck. And so any water that does collect in there is going to run through those PVC pipes, down the columns, through the flatwork, and actually come out at the base of this rock wall. And then here we can see the bottom side of this. I got Ricky and Lalo over here working on the pine soffit. But there's those rain escape troughs. They end up into those kind of nipples right there. And then tomorrow we're gonna sink a gutter up in there, and all those will get piped to this PVC pipe over here to the right, which again comes down through the column. So when we do have some rain on that deck, not only are we going to be dry down here, but we're also not going to drain onto this space. So this patio is going to be relatively dry even on the uncovered areas, because the only rainwater that's going to be hitting this down below in the uncovered areas is just what falls from the sky. None of the house, none of the roof, none of the deck is draining onto the space. It's a really good system. I think it's also going to help us really maintain a long-lasting deck, because none of those deck boards are going to get wet as well. Or not the deck boards, but the deck joists are going to be fully waterproofed as well. So those 2x12 joists, the LVLs that we've got up there, those are going to last a really long time. And we're putting Ipe 1x6 on top of that. So this is really, this should be a 30, 40, 50 year deck that we've got up here. I think it's a really good system, and I'd definitely check it out if you need a waterproof deck. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.